Under the cover of dark web, the CIA now launching a new campaign aimed at recruiting Russian spies, hoping to convince them to share secret information about their country. And it's doing it through a video in Russian posted to the CIA's social media website, even quoting Russia's greatest writer of all time, Leo Tolstoy.
I do not believe in revolution. True lives are lived when small changes occur in the hearts of people.
So as Russia loses ground in a renewed Ukrainian advance, will these words of Tolstoy within a cinematic video of a weary spy be enough to bring forward disaffected Russians to help support a free Ukraine? Foreign correspondent Tom Burridge is in Kyiv with the latest.
Это всегда будет моя Россия.
A rare public appeal from the CIA, reaching out to disaffected Russians. In this video posted on social media, the CIA calling on people in Russia to face up to the truth and act by sharing information with the US via secure links online. The video quoting famous Russian writers Dostoevsky and Tolstoy.
Реальность, в которой мы живем.
The White House asked why it's being published now.
It's not uncommon for them to use video as an opportunity to see if they can encourage others to help them out.
It comes after news that an American Patriot air defense system was damaged when a major barrage of Russian missiles hit Kyiv. A US official saying the Patriot is still operational and could be fixed soon. ABC News given exclusive access to another US-supplied air defense system, the Avenger.
The Avenger is a highly mobile air defense system. This unit's job is to hunt down a Russian drone or missile, and then the heat-seeking technology on board does the rest.
The US providing 12 Avengers, each one capable of carrying 8 heat-seeking Stinger missiles. And news this morning that a former US Green Beret, 45-year-old Nick Mamer, was killed near the fierce battle for Bakhmut. According to a friend, Mamer was working in the area in a humanitarian capacity.
Tom joined now live from Kharkiv. Also with me, ABC News contributor and former senior operations officer for the CIA, Daryl Blocker. Tom, I'm just curious about the reaction now that we are getting from Russia over this CIA campaign to recruit spies. What are they saying?
Well, Dmitry Peskov, Kira, who is President Putin's official spokesperson, you can hear the air raid sirens here in Kharkiv, in the northeast of the country, was basically saying he hasn't watched the video, he was asked about it. He says that he's confident that the Russian security services are monitoring the actions of the CIA, and he says that Russia knows that intelligence agencies inside Russia today are active inside Russia, and that is no surprise to Russia. I think the big question is why now? Why is the CIA publishing this video now? I think, the timing's interesting because it comes just when Russia is under pressure in the war, particularly around that eastern city of Bakhmut, with Ukraine preparing that major counteroffensive. Kira?
So, Daryl, you're retired CIA. What types of Russians is the CIA actually targeting here?
I think they're throwing the net as wide as they can get it because you never know who's going to, come to the surface, who might have that little tidbit of information, that last piece of the puzzle. So, of course, there's going to be a lot of vetting that goes into anyone who reaches out. But I think they want to tip the scales and make sure that the people inside of Russia are equally aware of the outcome and not just what's on Russian TV.
Well, Daryl, how do you know you're not bringing in a double agent?
That is always the concern, but there are layers and layers of vetting that goes into assessing the information that's coming in, to assessing the individual that's providing that information, their motivations. So all of that is factored into the process. We don't take anything at face value. And certainly with as sensitive as a Russian source, we are going to be ever vigilant, or the CIA is going to be ever vigilant in vetting and ensuring that those folks are providing the information and that it's accurate.
So, Tom, now to the fighting there in Ukraine. We are hearing that U.S. Patriot missile defense system was damaged during a Russian strike. You're also, of course, hearing the sirens there back behind you. Can you just bring us up to date on how significant this strike was and what's happening now this hour?
Well, we've got the sirens, as you can hear, just a second ago here in Kharkiv. This is the northeast of the country. I mean, these sirens are pretty regular at the moment in Ukraine as a whole. We're getting unconfirmed reports that there are rocket attacks on Odessa, that is Ukraine's biggest port down in the south. No official comment on that yet, but I think, you know, Russians are upping the attacks in the last few days, and that huge barrage on Kiev earlier in the week. Questions about the extent to which a Patriot battery, this very highly sophisticated, very valuable air defense system, American air defense system, which Ukraine has, a US and a Ukrainian official saying one component of that battery, and all the components are very spread out, one component was damaged. It's unclear how badly damaged. One US official telling ABC News that the whole system is still operational and it could be fixed soon, so suggesting it's not that bad. And air defense is very, very important at the moment to protect the cities, but it's also important around the front lines. If Ukraine is going to go on the offensive in a big way, they need to make sure that the Russian jets cannot gain big air superiority and really then kind of foil the attack. So it is a major issue. Kira?
All right, Tom Sufi-Burridge and Daryl Blocker, appreciate you both. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.